Now that you've had a chance to look around and explore the dashboard, I'm going to show you how to create a quiz. We're under the Manage Quizzes tab, and we're going to press Create Quiz. You're going to want to give your quiz a title. I'll just put Sample here. This is where you can locate your quiz number in case you'd like to share your quiz with a coworker so that they can use it in their classroom. They'll need this number to import your particular quiz so that they can use it. There's also an add tag feature where you can add the different Common Core standards that pertains to this particular quiz or question. I'm not going to go through all of that, but you can see it does break it down into different subjects and grade levels as well. Okay, there are 3 different options for the types of questions that you can add. We have multiple choice, true, false, and short answer. Let's start with multiple choice. Let's see, what is the capital of North Carolina? Now, as you can see, you've got different options on what you can do with your text. And here are our answer choices. Let's do Raleigh. Well, let's do Detroit first. Detroit, Raleigh, and I don't want that italicized. How about New York City? And let's do Dallas. Okay, those are 4 options for our answers. Now you can see that there's another option for E. You can just X out those. If you ever want to add more options for your questions, you simply press the add. Over here, you're going to want to mark the correct answer choice. So obviously the capital of North Carolina is Raleigh. So I'll mark that as correct. You can use an explanation if you would like to explain why Raleigh might be the capital of North Carolina, or if there's some other question that you'd like an explanation, and that will pop up once your students have answered. You also have the option of adding an image. So I'm going to go through here, and on the Chromebooks you have different options. You can take it from your drive, which I'm going to do. And I've already added a North Carolina state flag that I'll have for this particular question. And the next item we can do is add a true-false question. Now, as you can see here, you can delete the question that you don't want, and you can move the questions the order. So if I wanted the true-false questions first, I would simply press the up arrow, and it would go to my number 1 question. But I don't want that. I want it back down to question number 2. So as you can see, number 2 is going to be true-false. And let's see, Barack Obama is the President of the United States of America. Is this true or is this a false statement? So obviously it's going to be true. If it's false, you would press false. You can do an explanation. Once again, we can add a picture or an image. And I'm going to select an image just so you can see what that's going to look like. And once again, I've pre-added these image choices. You'll have to do that, or you can take it off of a flash drive or anything like that. Oh, and it didn't even work. So I guess we'll remove that image. Let's move on to the short answer. And how about we do 2 plus 2 equals. And this is where they can put their answer choices in here. Now you can add correct answers. So my correct answer is going to be 4. Now it's very, very important that you remember that the short answer questions, whatever they answer, it has to be exactly what your answer choice is. So if they put equals 4, then that they would account it wrong. So you can add different options for different answer choices. So I'm going to add 4. Now I'm going to put equals 4. And you might want to add something else. Maybe they wrote 4 in letters and as a word. So those are all the different answer choices that will be deemed correct. You can delete those at any time. You can add an explanation, and we can add a picture as well. Let's see if this picture works for us. And there it is. Once again, add an explanation if you wanted to, and those are the 3 question choices that you have, or types of questions that you can put in a particular Socrative quiz. Now, what you're going to want to do is press save and exit. And now we can go through our sample quiz. You can duplicate it, you can delete it, you can download it, and this is what you're going to want to do at the very end of this particular PD session. When you do download, it's going to give you a PDF version of your quiz so you can see what it looks like on paper, and that's what you'll upload for us in order to see if you understood Socrative. So this is what it looks like. Once again, you've got pictures here. Remember, we deleted that picture for the true-false. And that is just how you create a quiz.